Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Gold has moved a little bit higher end of this week actually, but we haven't had a breakout. The resistance areas did hold, and so far there is no significant development, but we're going to take a look at it in a minute on the smaller time frame chart. At the moment, the idea is that a wave 4 bottomed here around November 22, and then this is an ABC structure in wave 1, because we could be in an ending diagonal. It is possible to count this wave 1 to the upside, which topped early in 2023 as a 5-wave pattern. Now, I prefer the perspective of a 3-wave pattern because this also works much better with this structure here that's currently happening and that started in October 2023. So I've got this wave 1 as an ABC structure in an ending diagonal. We have a wave 2 corrective pullback into our support zone at the time. Price reversed. It is possible that we're now in this third wave that could take the price to round about 2,400 plus in 2024. And now, however, we are caught in this B wave correction. Okay, so the A wave likely topped, similar to how an A wave topped here. By the way, I just see I need to change the wave degree. It's the same wave degree. So a wave A topped in February 23. So similar to that A wave that topped in December last year. And then with that top that was formed around $2,152, a B wave pullback likely started. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. So yeah, and so far, what do we see? I mean, we see a sideways mess. Yeah. Interestingly, we see something that resembles a triangle. So that's not very evident at this stage, but it might get a little bit more evident. Depends on what happens next. You know, if we continue to see a little bit of consolidation, higher lows, lower highs, this is where it might be going, a little bit of a triangle pattern. Well, would that be bullish or bearish? Well, I would be inclined to see... I'd be inclined to see this as B-wave triangle. Yeah. Because the thing is, it can be a triangle because B waves can be triangles. So this move down is then obvious. You can count that move down as a 5-wave move. Okay, so I would not want to count that necessarily part of that triangle. I would like to count this part of the triangle. So that would be the A wave of the triangle. Triangles are A, B, C, D, E patterns. This would be the B wave of the triangle, this low that formed on Wednesday the 17th. This looks like a 3-wave move so far, so that's also then possibly already the C wave. Maybe we'll now do a D wave, and then one more high in wave E. And then this would be the B wave after a larger A bottomed here. This is the main B wave. And then we could get one more low in wave C. Yeah. And then we've got our A, B, C structure. So just want to visualize that for you. Because at the moment, the idea I had, or I still have, is that this was an A. Okay. The B wave was here. Now I think I start to assume, at least, I start to follow it, I should say, that the B wave could actually be this triangle. The moment I've got the B wave as a simple zigzag pattern. With the C wave already unfolding, but then the move down isn't clearly impulsive. So, you know, I think it would be quite reasonable to assume here a bit of a triangle pattern, but it's a little bit too early to confirm that. I'd like to see if it forms another higher low and then a lower high, and then we could break down. So that's what I'm following now. Possible triangle. I'm not going to label it. Well, maybe I should label it because I don't really like that idea of this C wave down that it already started. It's just too, it's possible. We could already be in this C wave down, but then I do like the idea of a possible triangle actually, because it would look right. So let's label the different options. So yeah, so if this wave B is unfolding, then it could be a triangle. So 1 second. I'll take the resistance area out. The market respected resistance. So we've seen a rejection there. Hold on. Okay, so triangle. A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. I'll highlight that in yellow. So that is one possible scenario. It still misses a D wave and an E wave. If we break below the last swing low at $2,005, then this is not a triangle and we are following through to the downside more directly. How would that work out? Well, it would just be an ending diagonal. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That's possibility. Or the yellow triangle, yeah. Okay, when do we get a little bit more bullish? It's tricky because if we break above that last swing high, which formed here on Thursday at $2,083, then, I mean, is this already bullish? I would rather say it would still be more likely that this B wave is simply extending higher. Yeah, so basically in an A, B, C structure, and then we could still come down. So what do I need to see to confirm that this larger C wave to the upside has started to unfold and that this larger B wave actually completed? Well, it's simple. It's a 5-wave move up I need to see and a 3-wave pullback. At the moment, I haven't got that here. This looks like a 3-wave move to the upside to me. And we might give it a chance. I mean, it would, however, have to be a diagonal in my interpretation. So let's also sketch out a bullish scenario. So at the moment, as you can probably tell, I would still prefer a move down, either more directly in this white ending diagonal or in a triangle pattern. But okay, if we get the breakout from here, then I'll tell you what we need to see to consider that further, okay? So I'm very open to the idea that this might actually be a leading diagonal here. It's not impulsive, or maybe, but it's difficult to see. So I could argue that this is a 1, a small 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's highlight that maybe in blue, the bullish interpretation, direct bullish breakout count, possible because we already reached the support zone. Then, however, this here would be an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, C wave down, which might get one more low. And then I've got 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Yeah, 5 up, 3 down. Well, and then it takes basically a break above 2082. Then we could say, okay, I mean, sure, it could then still be a high B wave. Okay, but we might call it 5 up, 3 down on the smaller time frame. So we might give it the benefit of the doubt, yeah. Even though considering the context, how this all looks, especially considering all of this, because that's the next question. I mean, what is this then? How does that all fit in? Yeah, I don't, again, my primary scenario would be still continuation to the downside. If it's using this here with support between 2047 and 2019, that would be a local support area. Well, yeah, I mean, it could break out to the upside, but it would probably still be part of the B wave. At least that's my view. So bottom line is, there are bullish options from here more directly. I don't think it fits very well into the structure. Would still like to see a clearer pathway down. However, this is noise short term. Considering the bigger picture, I am quite bullish here, okay? So I wouldn't have a problem with a direct breakout, but it looks unfinished to me at this stage. If I see further clues that we're already breaking out directly, at the moment, I don't really have those strong clues. I see a potential 5-wave move up. It's a little bit too small to be reliable. Potential 3-wave move down. But then again, that could all be embedded in a larger B wave because this initial move up here from the December lows was also 3 waves. So in my primary scenario, I would still like to see further downside. And however, if it becomes clear that we are on our way in wave C to the upside, I will let you know. That would take, for me, minimally, I think, a break above 2,152 to confirm. But then, yeah, we're on our way to 2,400. That's the bigger picture. I'm not bearish on gold, but I still see likely that we dip deeper into the support area. Yeah, that's my update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you are interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our S&P 500 and stock service. You'll find a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.